Hello and welcome back. I've got a deck haul from France where I spent a little bit of time, and I know that most of you won't be French speakers, and I'm really just bringing this in just to let you see what is being done elsewhere. I believe this one is also available in English as well. I also got a self-published deck, which is La Voix d'Akasha. So you can see that what drew me was this theme of Akasha, and I've ended up with two decks on Akasha. The Wilder Woven Tarot, that's the one that's available in English, so I'll get into this in a little bit more detail. And the Peuple Minéral, that's the tribe of the stone. And we'll get into this because I don't know that there is anything quite like this and in quite this quality. I'm also doing this because Rebecca Campbell is releasing her Ancient Stones Oracle in June, and there will be a review of that as I have pre-ordered it. But just now I wanted to take a look at how this has been treated elsewhere. So the way that this has been treated, he has the cards organized, and he tells you how to use the oracle, the kind of different draws that you can do, and then there's the founding fathers kind of minerals, of which this is one. This is coal, and then there's the masters, the healers, the protectors, the teachers, the shamans, the artists. And for every card, I mean, this guy is very prolific with his writing. For each card, he has a message, he has something to tell you about that particular mineral in terms of where it comes from, how it gets formed, and then the messages, okay? The keywords, what it means when it appears, what it means when it's upside down, the message from the copper, and then rituals to do with each of the minerals, okay? So it's a very complete book. For those of you who are French, speak French, might be worth getting. For those of you who love minerals, it might be worth getting, just because the cards are very good. And then I guess you can use Google Translate as well. You know, you can take a picture of the page, and you can use Google Translate, although it's not perfect. The side is a shiny gold. The back is kind of a pearl. It's treated as a pearl, but I think it's more of a metal dot. So these are not by groups because they have been mixed and they have been used by me. So just to show you a little bit how the themes are treated. So this is the wild card, the Pachamama card at the end. In the shamans, you've got tiger's eye, clay in the healers, so, you know, we're just looking at an expanded version of minerals, and water is in there, which I find interesting, and it's in there as a teacher. Magnesite, ruby, sapphire, they are all there, okay? I hope your favorites are all there. I find the artwork is clean, easy to engage in. I've got one of his other oracle decks, and they had like a more ornate border, but not so here. And I actually prefer the cleaner lines of this one, topaz. And I love that he's got crystal, like man-made crystal. So just to broaden her horizons a little bit and to give us a base for comparison I've had crystal oracles before, and they're not really treating the minerals in the way that this treats the minerals. Like this has lava in it, has zircon, it has coral, it has the pebbles. You know, I've never seen that in the oracles that you find. Granite, you know, the oracles, the usual oracles that you find for crystals, because people are more interested in crystalline nature. Lead, but of course if you're into your alchemy, then lead and copper, they have their part to play. I love, like I said, seeing water in there, seeing Pachamama in there. So it is quite a broad offering, and it treats minerals in a quite a vast, wide sense, which I really enjoy. In the box, I mean, it comes with its own little pouch as well, which is really neat. Really enjoy that. I like when they do that. And Guitre Daniel always does that, so kudos. Because these are so involving for me, I think I will do these separately in another video and give them the proper kudos that they deserve. The Wilder Woven tarot is a very sweet, nature-oriented tarot, which you can get in English. The chap who did it is Greg White. And as far as I know, I mean, I just happened to stumble upon it in France, but you can get it in English as well. So I love the bark, which is at the back of the card, and on the book as well, the back of the book, the front of the book. And straight away you get this very intense nature vibe. And I'm just going to quickly flick through. These are totally out of order, so you can see. Love the Chariot. There's a couple ones that are a little bit cryptic for me, like this one, the Eight of Cups. But then once you realize that this is actually an octopus releasing ink and moving away from the inky cloud, it becomes easier. I find the illustrations are very powerful. I seem to be in a bit of a pastel phase, so a lot of the decks that I'm buying at the moment are pastel-y and have that softness to them. The Empress, Sun. You know, I love the shapes which represent the element that you're in. So, you know, for the Source, that's the air, so it's a little bit of a cloud shape. And the coins are in mountain shape. And each of the majors have their own shape. The Devil card. Judgment. The Star. Isn't that a good Tower card? Temperance. The cups are all depicted in the shape of a drop. The High Priestess. And the wands are all in the shape of a flame. And this has got to be one of my favorite cards in the deck, which is the Magician. I've got a strong affinity to foxes. Beautiful lovers. And I quite like his court cards as well. There you can see the Ace of Wands really with that flame, the idea of that flame. The Eight of Swords. So very nature oriented, But very different to Cream Crayons, for example, because you really do have more of a background, shapes emerging, scenes actually emerging. So it's somewhere between Kim Crayons and the other nature tarot that I have. I do like the white, you know, the fact that you can really have that space to focus on what is important in the middle of the card. And it does have that extra card, the Tree of Life. Still, I'm trying to figure out the Hierophant as a mouse or a rat. That's fine. I shall progress with it. Let's see, it's a very thick deck, as you can see. Nice slidey cards. That is so heartbreaking. You can't have it all, though. Choices must be made. All right, so that is the Wilder Woven Tarot. See, quite a thick deck. No gilding on the edge, but very, very good quality. In France, it is published by Arcana Sacra. I am hoping that the English-speaking publishers will have published it in as good a quality as the French one. So, that's just a quick presentation of these two decks. I will be back with more decks, the decks on Akasha, and we'll have a little chat about Akasha. But for now, I leave you with the Mineral Tribe and the Wilder Woven Tarot to ponder further. Thank you.